Good morning, 6th grade. So I'm standing outside and giving you guys my own little instructional video today on the spheres of Earth in my own backyard. And I've got some ducks walking up to me because they know I have some food. But I brought the food so you'd be able to see the ducks, which are part of the biosphere. Anyways, I'm gonna switch it over so you guys can see my little demonstration. So we've got some ducks. They are part of the biosphere because they are alive. I hope they don't come and peck my toes as I'm recording them. They are walking on the grass. The grass is the geosphere. They like to swim in the water. There's water. The water is part of the hydrosphere. Again, we don't really have any ice in Florida. The ducks are going to eat my toes, so I have to throw this pretty far. I've got some more ducks flying through the air, and the air is the atmosphere. Okay. Say bye to the ducks. So as I continue with my little tour of the spheres of my yard, it's not really my yard, it's the ponds behind my apartment. There's an iguana. The iguanas like to swim in the lake. They run away from my dog. They're afraid of my dog. My dog wants to eat them. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a turtle swimming in the pond. So all the little animals in the pond are part of the biosphere. There's little fish in there somewhere. I don't see any little fish though. So that's the water, and the water is part of the geosphere. Here's some ducks. I'm sorry, the water's part of the hydrosphere. This crazy little duck, they think I still have food. I don't have any more food. There's iguanas. These iguanas are gigantic. So my backyard, or the place behind my apartment building, has all of these lovely little creatures. I love standing on my balcony to look at the animals because it's like its own little I have my own little biome back here. Oh, there's two turtles. Do you guys see the turtles? I hope you guys see the turtles. The turtles come up out of the water sometimes to get some sun, just like how Raphael goes on his dock. So the turtles come onto the land, which is the geosphere, to get some sun. And they breathe the water just like you and I, not the water, they breathe the air just like you and I do, because it's just like Raphael, they have lungs, and which is part of the atmosphere. I realize I keep repeating what all of these things are, but all of the animals, the plants, the grass, the trees are all part of the biosphere because they are all alive. Bio means living. Geo means ground. So the ground, the dirt, these rocks are part of the geosphere because they are not living. They are part of the ground. The water is the hydrosphere. Hydro means water. It's part of the atmosphere. The water is the hydrosphere, and if you see the trees moving, that is some wind, which is part of the atmosphere. And the clouds are actually part of the hydrosphere because clouds are made from water. And here's some more little ducks. The ducks are still eating the food. And there we go. So here's Raphael in her tank. She's poking her head out of the water, getting some fresh air. So Raphael, being an animal, is a part of the biosphere. Living in water, she is living in the hydrosphere. And her little land dock over here is part of the geosphere because it is simulated land for her. So this is how Raphael is part of the spheres. And because she has to breathe real air that is actually part of the atmosphere. Here is little Raphael hanging out. Similar environment. Raphael is part of the biosphere. The water is the hydrosphere. And the land is the geosphere. And the plants, those plants are real, not that fake palm tree thing. But the cactuses are real, so those are also part of the biosphere. That is fake, so it doesn't count. But there is little Raphael again. Here's my crazy doggy acting like a nut. He doesn't like to be on camera, but he's looking around because I think he wants some treats. And my dog is part of the biosphere because he is alive. Crazy animal. Okay, so these are my little leopard gecko friends. They were supposed to come to school with us to come meet you guys after spring break, but, well, that didn't happen. So the yellow one is a girl and the brown, more spotted one is a boy. My little leopard gecko friends are part of the geosphere. I didn't actually really name them until the other night because I was going to name them like scientist names, but I wasn't really feeling the names. So I found some other really cool names. So I decided to name the yellow one Yoko, and the brown one is going to be Ru. So they were apparently Japanese names that I found and looked up. So Yoko means sunny because she's yellow, and Ru means dragon. I just thought they were really cool names. So this part right here, this brown part, is their geosphere. There's water in their bowl. Their water would be part of the hydrosphere. If that cactus was real, that would be part of the hydrosphere, the biosphere. If the grass inside there was real, that would also be part of the biosphere. Grass is a living thing. So in my previous little video, I said it was the geosphere. It's not. It's the hydrosphere. So dirt and rocks are the geosphere. So this is supposed to be like fake rock, or no, fake sand. It's more like fake sand. So these are my little friends. They think I'm going to give them some worms. I'm not giving them any worms right now. They eat live worms. They really like the worms. It's really cool. So there they are. They're just hanging out. They're wondering why I'm videoing them. Okay, bye guys. So, since we live in Florida, I couldn't figure out anything to go with the cryosphere. We don't have ice in Florida. But I've got iced coffee, so maybe that counts as the cryosphere. Okay, 6th grade, so I hope you liked my creative way of going over this assignment today. If we were at school, I probably would have taken you guys on, a nature walk on the parking lot of the school, which would not have been as amusing as walking around and looking at the ducks and the turtles. I really hope you guys got to see the turtles. I love seeing the turtles. It's like my favorite part. But this was the biome of my apartment building that went with all of our spheres. The atmosphere, which is for the wind and the air, the geosphere, which is for the land, the biosphere, which is for the land and the animals and the plants, and the hydrosphere, which is for the water. Again, we don't really have a cryosphere in Florida because we don't have ice in Florida. Bye!